TIRP is a fantastic opportunity for USC students to team teach at local high schools. As the motto of the program goes, we get the chance to learn best by teaching. We are responsible for making our sessions engaging and interactive. And what's unique about TIRP Outreach is the focus on teaching analytical tools. With tools, students can dig deep into the complexity of global issues. And over time, issues will evolve, and students will have lifelong tools to respond effectively.
I do enjoy the different analytical tools that were brought in for the students to learn, the different strategies that were offered to them. And it's interesting when they're learning about human rights and ethics and the different types of perspectives, and they're able to see things at this individual level and then move it up to an international level to give them these new perspectives to see why people have reacted in the same way.
It's a good feeling when all 3 times we go over the 4 worlds in the first class and level of analysis in the second class has been my routine. And then by the 4th class, every single student is the one employing 4 worlds or levels of analysis on their own, it's really rewarding to see.
You have the students break down these complex concepts into these smaller, more descriptive categories, but then not only do they look at these categories individually, they can step back and look how they all interact with one another and really get the big picture of what's going on with whatever concept they're looking at.
So each TIRP team plans its own session using our KLIS database. And the National Public Radio actually allows KLIS to create customized case transcripts. So we have NPR and other cases that actually use our analytical tools. We have timelines, role plays, simulations, and the great part is that teams decide which ones they want to use and how exactly they want to organize them.
I actually didn't know too much about political economy before I actually went out to go teach political econ to a class of high school students, and so that was kind of a scary experience for me, but it was a really great experience because looking at all the TIRP materials in order to put together my lesson plan basically taught me all the concepts about political econ that I was teaching them, so I was learning at the same time that I was teaching.
As program coordinator, I've noticed that different teams take on really different perspectives and ways of going about teaching their topics, so we have a lot of very similar database items used, a lot of the same cases are repeated, but just the way that the students adapt them are so unique.
They do love that, that there are people coming to teach them and they're closer to their age. Every single time in both groups they had to corral the kids and tell them, okay, we'll have time for some questions at the end. That's great for them, that they're able to see that they can see themselves in you guys when you're coming to teach them.
Teaching skills are great career skills. As a staff member, when we recruit for TIRP, we emphasize how volunteers constantly tell us how they improve their ability to explain and think on their feet, to field questions, facilitate discussion, connect ideas, and really how perfect it is to talk about their TIRP experiences in interviews for internships and jobs or scholarship programs for graduate studies.
One of my really good friends here at USC is actually my TIRP team member, and she's a sophomore, so she's kind of become a mentor for me, and it's just been a really great experience, so getting to know her, and that wouldn't have happened if I hadn't had TIRP to help me. So TIRP has really helped me transition into my first semester here at USC.
Our partner teachers provide feedback and teaching tips. As a free USC outreach program, teachers at high schools within a 15-mile radius of USC are eligible to invite TIRP teams to teach in their classes. Each semester, we place around 100 volunteers in about 20 high schools. TIRP is inspired by Trojan traditions of innovation and community service. As undergraduates, we are a driving force to help USC promote student-driven analysis and critical thinking. Through TIRP, we teach locally to reach globally.
Join TIRP!